Welcome back, everyone. And before we continue to the second rapid tie break, 10 minutes plus 10 seconds, I have the guest star in the studio. That is Nijat Abasov, our local chess hero, and who's playing, I think, the best tournament of your life. Is it?
Indeed.
Indeed, right?
Not in a wildest dream I could imagine I could come this far, but so far everything is, working out good for me. Yeah, looking forward for the match against Magnus.
Yeah, you had like a very interesting run in this tournament, and we were just watching your games against Anish Giri,
Yes.
where you actually decided to just equalize the match, and then in the end, I also watched your interview that you said, as a player, you feel like you had a better chance when the time control is getting shorter and shorter, and that proven to be true.
I mean, Anish is a super solid player, and it's very difficult to win him in a classical game. So, first game, in fact, maybe he slightly overpushed and I had chances, but then he defended well and the game ended in a draw. In the second game, well, maybe you have already seen the tiebreak games with the fourth game I had played this H4, G4. I knew this idea existed, but I couldn't really feel like playing it in the classical game. So I just decided to play solid and keep this for the tiebreak. And then eventually I had to use it when I had a must-win situation. And it worked out well. I mean, I shouldn't have lost perhaps the game I lost against him the first tiebreak game. Like, it was all fine until I made inaccuracy with knight c6. I should have played king c7, and knight comes to the game through b7 square, and all fine. I just keep the pawn alive. Yeah, okay, I didn't see, but it didn't demotivate me. That was the key. Like, I already have bad experience from the previous World Cups that I would have even match against Dominguez, for instance. But after my first defeat, I couldn't manage my nerves and return to the tournament, and I lost the second game. And so some experience helped me, to stay cool and look for my chances, and it worked out well.
Yep.
Then against Swidler in the first classical game, I was losing in one on move 15, but turned out to be he overlooked. But I saw it. I made a move, and then I immediately realized that I'm losing in one. I just stood up and went for a walk. And then after 5 minutes of thinking, he plays another move. And I realized that, okay, I'm given the second chance.
And you seize it, yeah?
Yeah. And then after the game, I told him that, I started to laugh even over the board, couldn't control my emotions after he made different move. And then after the game, I told him that, okay, you could have played knight d5. And he started to laugh also. Like, it's a bit hysteric laugh. But yeah. And then I played the other games decent, I think. And the last game was a bit complicated. It worked out good. Afterwards, I feel like my play got a bit better, so managed to play better chess, and here we are.
Yeah, so put chess aside, your coming match is against the one and only Magnus Carlsen,
Yes.
So you must be very happy about it, yeah?
Indeed.
Yeah, very excited about it too.
It's always exciting to play against the greatest of all time, and especially wonderful I play at this stage of the tournament,
Yep.
Yeah, and so it's always, boosting my motivation even beyond the limits.
Indeed, and you must know that I'm also rooting for you for this upcoming match.
Thank you.
I've been calling you the dark horse in this tournament.
Yeah.
Because you came out strongly as the underdog, but you've proven to be very capable player. So I wish you very best of luck after the rest day, because tomorrow we have a rest day, a very well-deserved rest day for all the players. And then after that, we will continue with the semi-final in the open section and the final in the women's section. So congratulations once again. This is already a very historic feat that you did for Azerbaijan. And I hope it doesn't stop here.
Well, I hope so too.
Thank you so much, Nijat.
Thank you.
And we already see on the camera as well. This is the first game of 10 minutes and 10 seconds between Arjun Erigaisi and Pragnananda. So if you have any take about their match, it's been quite very close call between these two.
I mean, to be fair, like I didn't expect Prag to score with black.
Make a comeback yesterday.
Yeah, make a comeback, and it was really impressive. And at the same time, heartbreaking for Arjun, because he just needed to make a draw basically to qualify for the World Cup with white pieces.
And possibly for the candidates. Oh, speaking of the candidates.
Okay.
We've seen the last interview by Magnus Carlsen too. And well, he said that literally everyone who's in the semi-final could already assume that they're playing the candidates unless there's some change in the FIDE rule about it. And
I mean, for me at the moment, this tournament is still running. So
you're not thinking about it.
I mean, well, I'm super happy if I have a spot there, but at the moment it's too early to celebrate because the tournament is continuing and it's not over.
Yep. So that's a very positive mindset of you, Nijat, that everyone could actually learn from it. And so just a quick prediction about this match. Pragnananda versus Arjun Erigaisi. So who do you think will proceed to the semi-final? I know it's
match.
I think that is the most difficult question of the day. Yeah?
Yes.
I also don't know which one, but you have to guess. Try to guess.
I mean, I think they have played already some moves. Well, interesting line, pretty similar to Azeri line, I would say, because normally Mamidyarov, for instance, likes first to develop knights and then go d4. Very similar to what Mamidyarov has played. Also, Durar Beyli, myself, Safarli, many other players opted to this variation. Arjun prefers to keep the knight on c3 so that he has this c4 motive, a bit of
like
time, Marozzi, like time advantage, but it means very little at the moment. So, I mean, extremely interesting matchup. Like both players are very interesting and hard to say anything, but
and very close in the ratings as well.
Yeah.
And both of them are also very close friends, so it's going to be very difficult. Which one of them I think is going to go through to the next round? But for some opening like this, is this something that you mentioned, like a few of your compatriots also play this opening? Is this something that you have only for the rapid repertoire, not necessarily in classical? Because it's a little bit dubious, isn't it, to play this position in the classical?
Yeah, most likely more like for a rapid, especially like already 10 plus 10, because 25, it's enough time to figure out what's going on the board. 10, like you need to think, but at the same time, you need to keep in mind that you have limited time, so most likely it's a rapid repertoire simply.
Yep. So, wow. So it's going to be, I don't know. I think the Indian chess fans are currently divided between these two because I'm sure, I personally, I know these two boys very close, and I don't know which one that I should be rooting for. I've been rooting for both of them since the beginning. But so one of them will be playing against Fabiano Caruana, so it's gonna be also interesting to see a youngster representation in the semi-final.
Yes, exactly. I mean both are excellent players, so whoever wins deserves the spot, in the semi-finals, and it's just I'm really enjoying their chess. So.
Yep, I also enjoyed their chess. So thank you so much for your time, Nijat, and have a very good rest day. And we expect a very good battle against Magnus Carlsen in the semi-final.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.